This is a good transition to the Black Travel Roundup. So this will be your curated guide for Black owned spots and culture gems that make your city what it is. For Black travelers who've never been, what makes Milwaukee special and why should they put it on their list?
I think Milwaukee is special because people don't know about it. It's like, it surprises you, like, oh, I thought y'all live on a farm around here. No, we are a city. We have streets, we have cars, we have bikes. So I feel like it's just a really cool city to get to know because, to your point, there are so many interesting pockets around the city. So it's a place I think really meant for folks who are willing to explore, who are willing to kind of see like what's going on. Everything's not going to be downtown. Okay. The Black folks are not, a lot of us are not downtown as prevalent as it may be in other cities. So you might have to go to Northside, go to hole in the wall restaurants. I think we do that very well. Scroll Facebook. Somebody is selling some dinner somewhere out of their house, and I feel like that's really big of the culture here.
And I will confirm that has been my experience. So if someone had one day to spend in Black Milwaukee, walk us through it. Where are we going? Morning, afternoon, evening? Are we starting in a certain neighborhood to roam? What are we doing?
Oh, that is so good. I'm actually working with the Black Travel Summit to make a Black Milwaukee food tour, hopefully, for the summit this fall. So this is like what I've been brainstorming, how to bring people to like where I would go. Well, in the morning, let's see. I would say one of the breakfast spots that's Black owned is Rise and Grind. So that's, you want like a little breakfast sandwich. That's a place you could go to get. There's also like a bakery on King Drive, Confectionally Yours. That's also a good spot for a breakfast sandwich. So yeah, that's kind of like morning. So I'll take you to one of those places, depending upon like what you want. I have to ask you, what kind of vibe you want. And then let's imagine the person's like remote or need like a little cafe vibe for a little few hours. Say you didn't use your PTO like you're supposed to, you kind of flubbing the system. I would take you to Fruition Cafe. It's like a co-working space. And so it's a newer Black owned spot in the city. Definitely would love to support Tiffany over there. They also, apparently, I haven't had it yet. I hope to get it sometime between, because my mom talks about it. She's like a really good biscuit. So if you want like a little snacky snack at some point, kind of like a little rest spot before we really get the day started. As far as like things to do, it really would depend on like the season. So hopefully you're coming in summertime because, well, if I'm your guide, you're not gonna be here in winter because I'm not guiding nobody in snow. So let's do summer festival. Hopefully one of the summer festivals are going on. Maybe you here during Juneteenth, or there's like Locust Street Festival. There's like a bunch of other like Black festivals going on in the city. So we would pop into one of the festivals that's going on. And if we go to a festival that's not predominantly Black, there definitely be Black vendors who you could support while you're there. And we have a lot of those going on. Let's see, for shopping, there's a place called the Sherman Phoenix that we could go to as well. And I will take you in there. My mom runs the co-op inside. So we will go in there. She makes herbal body products. There's like a bunch of other stuff you can buy. So like it's really great like souvenirs that support Black owned businesses.
I actually bought these earrings in Sherman Phoenix.
Are those J. Riley earrings?
Like, I think so.
Yeah. Jamila. I would say go in Jamila if you like crochet things. She makes really dope earrings. Also food there. There's Richmond's for soul food. It's kind of like a little marketplace. So there's Richmond's soul food if you want more soul food, or you can get Just For You catering. I love Latanya. I get her smacking salmon and smacking chicken. It's like a rice. She won't tell me what's actually in it. She be guarding the recipe, but it's like her signature dish. So hopefully you're here on a Saturday because you normally have that on Saturdays. So we would definitely stop by there, hang out for a little bit, get your souvenirs, get your stuff you want to bring home to folks. Also like the afternoon. I feel like I just keep eating. So every place I'm like, well, we're going to keep eating throughout the whole day. Hopefully we may pop into like the art museum. They have like a Black exhibit going on. It really depends on the time of year, but they have that. Our art museum is beautiful. It's a very beautiful art museum. It's like wings and everything. So it's really gorgeous. So there's like a nice Black exhibit. We'll pop in there. We also have the Black Holocaust Museum. So from a bit deeper, a bit heavier. And that's more in the like Bronzeville area, which is like one of the historically Black neighborhoods in the city. So definitely hop over there. And then after that, we kind of walk around that neighborhood because, you know, everybody's safe on the King Drive. So that King Drive is right there. There's a bunch of black owned businesses. If you want like tea, honeybee sage, and wellness is over there. Maybe there's like a bouquet making class at 41 Floral. It's a black owned spot on King Drive too. You know, a little romanticize your time in Milwaukee with a bouquet of flowers. I think what else is over. There's just so much over in that little area. So it's like a nice little area to walk around and kind of see what's going on. And then for like in there, now there's a lot of I'm not a hookah lounge girl, okay? So they do exist. I don't know where they are. I'm not like that's not my vibe, but if you want that vibe, it's definitely here in the city. There are also some other lounges and clubs that are black owned, like Truth and Brownstone. So if you want that kind of vibe, but if you want like dinner and drinks, kind of more of a youthful setting, 1700 Pull Up has really cheap drinks that are very strong. Okay. One thing about Midwest, there's gonna be alcohol in the drinks. Okay. So be careful. They're gonna look cute. But I would see if they have any availability because I like it. It's a nice little vibe. Kind of a younger audience. I feel like it's like that's kind of harder to find in the city outside of like the traditional like bar, you know, clubs and stuff like that. So if you want some good food and drinks before going to like a Truth or a Brownstone, and that's where I would say. And actually, in the morning, if you were into yoga, I would take you to Embody. It's a black owned wellness studio. If you were into hot yoga or something, I would take you there, and then we'll get a biscuit or something after that.
That is so, so good. You drop so many gems. No matter what your interest is, there is something in Milwaukee for you to do.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a day or two, I can show you a lot. You know, I think that's also what I like about the city. It's not overwhelming. You can come here and kind of choose your own adventure. Maybe do a little research, but you can find kind of what you need and what you really are looking for. And there may be some spaces that, you know, if you want to go to the ballet, you can go to ballet. It may not be the most black space in the entire world, but there's enough here to kind of gauge your interest to kind of create your own like kind of adventure.
If this is inspiring your next trip, I can help make your planning simple. I offer done with you consultations, done for you custom travel itinerary services, and ready to book detailed itineraries. All services are based on my expertise and personal experience of visiting over 40 states and 35 countries. Visit frannythetraveler.com to learn more.